You can see that Bitcoin kind of, and even Ethereum and Litecoin. This is an interesting conversation on the dominance. It looks like Bitcoin is starting to actually outperform altcoins, which is another sort of little bit of a warning sign, right? If dominance is rocking and rolling, then it means we should temper our enthusiasm when it comes to alts. Speaking of alts, and I suppose this is one bright spot for me, although a couple names that I bought are kind of and then sold are looking a little bit piss offy. But my bright spots, sushi, sort of, I never did get my ad order filled here. I should have been buying there, but oh well, hindsight's 2020. Nice little bottom down off of here. I like a nice floor down in that reload zone. Probably if I was going to add to this thing, I would do the same thing now, there to there. And down in there, notice it's basically the same neighborhood. Maybe even candle body lows for trade location. I'd keep an eye out for an opportunity down in there. That'd be a reload zone within a reload zone within a reload zone. Love those. He doesn't look too bad. A little bit of railroad tracks here, though. This is a daily chart, so that's got to speak volumes to us. Bang, bang. So we've basically reversed off of that peak there. Heading down until we start seeing like 3-bar fractal reversal patterns. And, we got some pretty big tails here to be eaten. So I guess that does speak to sort of the Bitcoin dominance. I don't think Bitcoin is broken down the way that this railroad tracks here is broken down. Other sort of respectable name on my books here that I bought recently. I like the Matic. We had a new high print yesterday just by like literally 1 penny. But because it is a new high, that means to get that sort of failure, unlike the last name we were looking at where it was a railroad tracks, this would potentially be a fractal. And what you might find is this turns into some sort of empire, especially, given the fact that, once the Americans are done, we often see some fireworks on Friday afternoons. So I don't think it's going to be that deep, but don't be surprised if actually we have to go through a bit of a pullback here. And then, ironically enough, the actual sell signal, if you will, wouldn't come in unless we actually broke this low, whatever the hell that low is going to be tomorrow or through the weekend. So like right now, right now it's a green candle, so that's kind of cool. Just let's stay as it is. If this does roll over, come on, yeah. No, it's just not going to do it. Yeah, it already is sent back. Okay, well, okay. The only way I can do it is this. No, and even that it doesn't work. Jerk. Come on. Yeah, well. Anyway, you get the idea. Right now, if we finished here, beep, and we closed and we moved through this low tomorrow, that'll be a 3-bar fail. Probably have to come back down against these lows. He's got a nice little double bottom work in there, so I'm content just to sit there and basically do nothing. Chainlink. This probably is an interesting one where notice 3-bar fractal is basically off of my cost basis. And we're also getting 8s and 9s, and this was a V bottom. And I know there are a couple site members that are kind of thinking, this thing looks done. I'd be careful here. I'll give this some thought through the day. Whether maybe if this 3-bar fractal does fire, I'll hop off, throw my stink bid to maybe buy it back, candle body lows, 88.6, something like that down there. If this 3-bar fractal does not fire and this turns out to be a midpoint doji, then actually I'd be expecting a move there to there, all the way up to there, which kind of makes sense. If there was going to be a short trade on this thing, You know, Brian, he loves his candle body highs or trade location. That's what I would be thinking. So, you know, we'll keep an eye on this and I'll watch this through the day. Like I said, because it's basically at our entry point, I might just hop off here.